I want to welcome Murray Wilson and Francis Thibault to the show from Courtyard Restaurant. How are you?
Very good, thanks.
Good to have you here. And congratulations, Murray, because you're the new man in charge over there.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
Yep.
That's a new development.
Pretty recent, yes.
Yeah. Good for you.
Thank you very much.
Now, you guys brought, I thought it was part of Eric's Magic Show. I don't know what's going on. There's some water going here, which we're going to use in a later segment, but I don't know what this machine is for. And there's, what is that? Can you see that, Zach?
Liquid nitrogen.
There's nitrogen in there.
Yeah.
All right. And we're going to work with nitrogen in food?
Exactly.
Does this happen all the time?
Every day.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you going to do?
We're going to do a crab dish, which is on our appetizer menu at the moment.
Right.
So we're going to use the nitrogen to freeze some avocado and smash it into little pieces, which Francis will start doing.
Okay. Okay, and this is part of your new menu?
Yes, that's right.
This is something you developed now, this summer menu, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That was your baby?
Yep.
With nitrogen everywhere. Look at it go. That's liquid nitrogen. Now, is this hard to come by? You can find this anywhere?
There's a couple of suppliers in Ottawa.
Is that right? Or you go like the nitrogen store?
Something like that. Just go to Giant Tiger and buy it.
Okay, and in goes, that's what, avocado paste?
That's just a puree of avocado, so there's some lime juice, olive oil, some sugar.
Is this the new way of cooking? Like
It's becoming a more acceptable way, well, a more widely used way of cooking, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just very effective, like it does what a freezer will do, but in 30 seconds.
So you have no worries of touching that, Francis?
Not really.
No? You do it all the time?
Yeah, it's a bit surprising at first, but you get used to it.
It's only
it is.
minus 196.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
A little cold, a little frosty. So it's actually frozen the avocado.
Yeah.
And it's still working on it right now.
Yeah, as soon as it stops bubbling, it'll be a constant temperature in there.
No kidding. How cool is that? I've never seen that. What else is on the menu? It's part of one dish, this, right?
This is one dish, yeah.
Yeah. What else is on the summertime menu?
We've got a smoked mackerel course that we do. Smoke all the mackerel in-house. Beef tenderloin with broccoli and horseradish and various other things.
Yeah.
The salmon dish that we'll do later, it's like a play on the smoked salmon, which is,
So you've come up with different ways of doing things.
very different.
Innovative ways.
Yeah.
Where do you learn all this stuff? Like this liquid nitrogen idea has come out of nowhere.
Just from research and stuff and working with other chefs. I hadn't worked with it too much before I came to Canada, but what was it? Atelier with Mark Lepine, he uses a lot of this, and that's kind of what taught me a lot. Taught me it.
Excellent. Okay, Francis, what's going on now?
Right, so at this point, we're going to start smashing the rocks.
Okay. So you just smash them in there?
Yeah, exactly.
That's avocado. I see.
Yeah, so we got some rocks.
Okay. Now Murray's making a nice design on there. Is that some sort of avocado?
Yep, it's exactly the same as this.
It's the same thing?
Yep.
Okay, good.
This is just in a puree form, and this is in a frozen
rock
form.
form,
Yeah.
So now you kind of decorate the plate with that stuff? Is that
Yeah,
what
we
happens?
just layer it around a bit.
Right.
And what happens is, in a few minutes, this will just thaw. But it will.
It will, eh?
It'll just
Once
hold
you
its
take
shape.
it out of that area?
Sorry.
Once you take it out of the
Yep.
bowl, it'll
just come to a room temperature.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep. Crab mix.
So it gets a bit creamy.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just get rid of that.
There's nitrogen all over the place here. It's kind of freaky. I know, look at it go. It's strange. Did you see it bounce around? You got crab in there?
Yep.
Okay.
There's some snow crab.
Right? That's good stuff, eh?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh, man.
I gotta come in. I'm fascinated.
Sure.
Okay.
Sorry. This stays in the shape it's
Yeah,
in when it thaws?
It'll hold its shape. That's the point of using the nitrogen.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Now what?
Some Old Bay mayonnaise. There's some apple and celery.
Right? That looks good. Now these creations, you sit there and think about this sort of thing. You draw ideas from other chefs. That sort of where they come from.
We just think about like a main ingredient. So for this one, we took crab. Obviously, crab and avocado go really well together.
Yeah.
And then we just think about what other flavors are going to go well and what kind of forms we can put them in.
Right.
And just make it a bit more interesting. It's essentially just a play on a crab salad. This.
Yeah.
But
you got crab salad with avocado, and you're
Yeah.
making something a little different out of it.
that's what we tried and do. Yeah.
I like that idea.
How long does it take for the avocado to melt back into edible? range.
Normally
without-
at the restaurant, we'd make it in advance and store it in the freezer, and then
Okay.
it'll take a few, like maybe 2 minutes to actually just return to its normal one. This one might take a slight bit longer though.
Okay. Wow. So that's cool. So when you see that on your plate, when you see something that should be in a paste or a liquid form in a solid form on your plate, it's probably been liquid nitrogen.
There's a high chance, yeah. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
What a different way to go about things. What else you added on there?
We've got celery that
Yep.
we've compressed in lemon juice and rice wine vinegar. And Francis got some mango, which
Nice.
they poached in a chili syrup.
Yeah, and later on, this machine over here, which is keeping the water a temperature of about 48 degrees.
Yep.
There's a reason for that, and we'll explain this.
Exactly.
It's like experiments in the kitchen.
It's not even using a stove.
I know.
How crazy is that? 8:50 fashions on the way from Le Chateau as well this morning, coming up on the program. Now he's good. I don't know where all this comes from.
We'll see that finished product later.
Yeah. We'll be back with more after.